Hello, I am Sudhanshu. I am talking about the topic breaking the cycle of life for mediocre peoples. We have take the inspiration from great peoples. They change their life in extreme conditions. First of all, we learn from the biography of great peoples because most people lives in a cycle. Understand? Same thinking, same action, and they get same result, and their life will be same. But in the case of great peoples, they break this rule by doing these five things. Understand? First, they change their mindset. Okay. Second, they take responsibility for their own life. Third, they learn continuously. Understand? You have to learn, read. Third, they turn their pain point into power or for growth as a fuel. Okay. Fifth, they build long-term vision or long-term goal. Understand? Then I am talking about the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar from his biography. This is thought. He break the cycle of social discrimination. You know very well. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was born in a very difficult social environment where discrimination is very severe. Most people in that time accepted their fate, but he's a great man. That's why he did it opposite. He mainly focused deeply on education. He take education from abroad, study abroad. He became one of the India legal leader for drafting the Indian Constitution. He is the head of that department, and he also helped to write the Constitution of India. From his biography, we have to learn that he broke the cycle by he replaced oppression. He take oppression as a fuel. Then he take high education. Then he built a leadership quality. This is his life story in short 3 points. And from his biography, we can learn that your background should never decide your own future. Understand? You have to acquire skill and knowledge so you can rewrite your own story or biography or new identity. Understand? Then second, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the missile man of India. He also broke the cycle of poverty. He is belong to very humble family. Okay, and he is very curious in his early life, and at that time from his financial condition he sold newspaper in his childhood, but he had a discipline, hunger to learn science, and most important consistency, dream bigger than surrounding. Fourth, for a scientific student or scientist, they are mainly very consistent, and they are very consistent and very, I think, jiddi. They are jiddi. If they want to do something, they are doing full focused. They forget about the environment. Understand? And then by following these rules, Abdul Kalam became missile man of India or missile scientist and India's president also, and he is also youth icon. From his life story, mainly I understand in early life he has a financial struggle. Then he is very curious about science, so he built his career in scientific excellence, and then after that he became the national inspiration for youth, and he is also youth icon also. Understand? And from his story we can understand or we can learn that dreams are not for rich people only. Vision plus hard work plus smart work break economic cycle, and you can change your life. Understand? Third, Steve Jobs. He break the cycle of rejection. Steve Jobs was removed from his own company. Apple. Understand? Board director, forget it. He rejected from his own company. He established. He's the founder. Okay. For many people, rejection ends the story. They are, understand, when you rejected, you think everything is fall apart. I can't try. But from him case, or for him, rejection became reinvention. He have to reinvent. Understand? So he built the new company and focused on creativity and improve his creativity. He always say his employee, you have to creative. Understand? And after some time he bounced back and returned very stronger. And at that time he changed the technology forever. So we can understand or learn from his story. Rejection is not the end. It is often the breaking point of your old life cycle. You know, Elon Musk has a similar story. From China, Jack Ma has a similar story. He's rejected more than 300 times. Understand? But he built Alibaba. He can't stand English in US, but he learned. He has a best patience. He said you have to patience. Understand? The real cycle we must break is that in normal life we stuck in blaming other, mainly complaining, okay, and fear of rejection or failure, overthinking, comfort zone, and mainly focus on short-term pleasure, Insta reels, Facebook reels, YouTube reels, etc., etc., etc. So if we want to change our life, first of all we have to change our habits. That's our biography and legacy will be changed. Okay, if you change your daily habits, you change your life story. Okay, I am trying, and I also say you must try to change your life, because there is no one care about yourself in this world. You have to care yourself. Understand? In India, many people say अकेले आए हो अकेले जाओगे अकेले रहना है. Understand? So love ourself or himself and do better for self growth. Understand? Practical framework to break your own life cycle is that new belief, you have to create new belief. Second, we have to learn new skill according to trend, which give me a more money. Okay. Then we have to create new discipline. We have to wake up morning with a vision or some purpose in our life, and we have to change our environment or create a new environment, because stay around with growth minded people, you definitely will grow. Understand? Then we have to take a new identity for himself. Start seeing yourself as a future leader, builder, creator, etc., etc. What is your hobby or goal is that? So I am conclude this video by saying nobody become great by repeating old habits. We have to change our habits, mindset. Okay, they become great when they decide. You decide, you will become great. Definitely you will become great. Okay, my story will be different because I am continue trying to upgrade myself or upskill, and that single decision change my life and your also. Okay, if video is good or it create a value in your life, please subscribe, like and comment in the comment box. Okay, bye, thank you.